accident in 2014 in a hotel room where she asked him to stop.
He continued to laugh at all of my pleas to get off and to stop. I thought he was going to rape me.
Walton has denied the allegations. Governor Gavin Newsom says California is still involved in the PG&E bankruptcy case.
We'll continue to work with this new board of directors to address their current incapacity to understand that they are not helping their cause, they are hurting their cause.
He says the utility does not deserve its most recent rate increase request. And the city of Los Angeles will hold an all-day festival to rename part of an iconic street after former President Barack Obama. The official unveiling for Obama Boulevard will be held May 4th. It will replace 3.5 miles of what is currently Rodeo Road. Steve Clausen, California News.
It may not be stomach issues.
For me, it's intense gas, or pain, or diarrhea, sometimes all at once, over and over.
I spent years with the symptoms, but could never figure it out.
No matter what I did, they never went away. So I decided to break it down for my doctor and get really specific about my symptoms.
We discovered that exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI, may be the reason for my stomach issues.
EPI is caused by my pancreas. It leads to diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, unexplained weight loss, and oily stools. The symptoms just don't go away.
But EPI can show up with even one symptom.
The good news? EPI is manageable.
But to get to the right diagnosis, you have to break it down for your doctor and get specific about the severity of your symptoms.
Visit identifyepi.com to learn more and use the symptom checker to help change the conversation with your doctor. Brought to you by AbbVie.
NBC News Radio, I'm Brian Shook. The Treasury Department is missing a deadline to turn over President Trump's tax returns. The House Ways and Means Committee is demanding 6 years of Trump's personal taxes as well as returns from his businesses. Boeing says it believes the FAA could approve its software fix for the grounded 737 MAX by the end of next month. Reuters says the company hopes that could set the stage for the grounding to be ended sometime in July. The plane was involved in 2 similar crashes that left about 350 people dead. The woman accusing Sacramento Kings coach Luke Walton of sexual assault is describing the incident during a news conference today.
Out of nowhere, he got on top of me and pinned me down to the bed and held my arms down with all of his weight while he kissed my neck and my face and my chest.
Kelly Tennant said the alleged assault happened when she showed up at Walton's hotel room in 2014. Brian Shook, NBC News Radio.
If you're looking for a full or part-time sales position and you have radio, TV, or print media experience, KCAA has a great opportunity waiting for you that pays the highest commissions in the market. KCAA is the only station in the IE that broadcasts on 3 frequencies, so advertisers receive 3 ads for 1 low rate. This makes KCAA a must-buy for every local business. If you're interested in a sales position with us, email ceo@kcaaradio.com. The Tri-City Shopping Center in Redlands is home to some of the best bargain shopping in the region. Citywear, Style for Less, and Dollar Tree, to name just a few. Friendly shop owners and staff are waiting for you to stop in for the many specials and bargains they're excited to share. The Tri-City Shopping Center is located just off I-10 between Alabama and the Tennessee exits in Redlands. Make it your home for all your shopping needs, and you'll know why the Tri-City Center is called the Mall with a Heart.
Does your money manager send you an alert when the stock position that you're in goes up or it goes down? Does your brokerage send you an alert to get out of a stock position so you don't lose money? Of course they don't. Here at philsgang.com, we keep all of our members engaged with the stock positions that we recommend. Nobody does that for their clients. Nobody. Go to philsgang.com and become a member to get up-to-the-minute alerts. That's philsgang.com. Stop losing money and start making money with Phil's Gang.
Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
How would you feel if you had to make a choice between buying food or spending your fixed income on life-saving medicine? No one should make that trade-off, but many low-income seniors are forced into difficult decisions like this every day. Smiles for Seniors Foundation provides energy assistance and safety net services to struggling low-income seniors in the Inland Empire. They provide one-time assistance to seniors to meet specific financial needs. They've helped with food, housing, utility payments, minor home and auto repairs, along with life-saving prescriptions or medical equipment. A nonprofit foundation funded entirely by donations from local organizations. Smiles for Seniors receives no funding from the state or federal government. They are funded by local businesses and individuals like you with big hearts and willing wallets. You can find more information or to donate to Smile for Seniors at 909-790-6671. That's 909-790-6671, or visit smilesforseniorsfoundation.org. That's smilesforseniorsfoundation.org.
This is KCAA.
You tuned in to IE Radio on KCAA.
Baby!
What's going on, world? You are now tuned in to IE Radio. My name is Nappy2000.
Hey, what's up with y'all, man? It's Sean John Jack.
Man, we have a lot of good topics to talk about today.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So we got the Kanye West Sunday service controversy going on. We also got... What else do we got, man? Tell me.
Man, we got the controversy with... You know, T.I. and Kodak Black, man. I don't know if y'all been peeping game, but they've been having a lot of beef ever since the death of Nipsey Hussle. There's been a lot of issues going on between those two guys. I don't know if y'all been peeping game, but, you know, Kodak dropped an actual diss track on T.I., which actually I didn't know about until my friend hit me up. Like, my homie Chester was like, hey, man, he's like, you seen that diss? I was like, Kodak dissing T.I.? Like, I'm like, nah, it can't be going this far. And it's sad because I actually hate to see, you know, us taking something like this, you know, like somebody's death and like, you know, like it going from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really like to see that, and that's like terrible. But with that being said, the diss song was fire.
The diss song is fire. So we're talking about that tonight.
Now let me say, like, the fire. Let me correct myself, because he was being disrespectful. Does he need to be checked? Oh yes, but as far as like making a diss song, fire. Not as far as the content of what he was saying. Let me get that corrected, because he was disrespecting a lot of people on a lot of different levels, which was not cool. So as a diss track, yeah, but what he was doing and the direction and the energy that he was putting out, nah, it was not fire. That's what I would say about that. But I think that, you know, hip hop is good for this kind of thing, you know, for having these kind of beefs and stuff like that. And, you know, I know that T.I. was the one who initially, you know, responded to him after he seen the video that Kodak put up online. If you guys didn't see it, you can probably find it on your IG or your YouTube or something like that, where he's disrespecting Nipsey Hussle's wife pretty much. Excuse me. Saying that, you know, vulgar things about that he would do, you know, within his timely demise. And it's kind of, you can't really speak vague about people like that, you know, that early and that soon. And even if it was 10 years from now, I don't think it's right to even say that, because certain things you just shouldn't just say.
Then we should stop listening to Tupac Hit 'Em Up. My man was Max. Yo,
that's what I'm saying.
His opening verse for the song.
That's what I mean.
You know what I mean?
The opening verse for the song was cutthroat. That's what I mean. Like I'm kind of the same about that song too. Like, I love Pac, but it's like the content of it was just like, dang, dog. Like, you were going really hard, but like it was negative. But like, it's like, I'll give you the like, oh, I love it because of the aggression, but like as far as what it did, it kind of made me be like sad at the same time. And I don't want this to be the same type thing. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm kind of glad that T.I. hasn't responded back to the kid. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think he has to. You know what I'm saying?
Like Tracy
Mills, way better than that.
Like Tracy Mills talk about. This kid is hurting on the inside.
He's hurting.
You know what I'm saying? He dyed his hair blonde. I'm not saying that's a big deal.
No.
He went Super Saiyan 2 on us.
Yeah, or Lisa Simpson.
Either one.
I ain't really know. I mean, at first I thought Super Saiyan, but then when he turned sideways, I was like, wait, hold up. Lisa. I was like, you know, is that you? You know, because I had already seen him. You know, they be wearing like the little choker Miami Cubans now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought he was walking with. I was like, that's Lisa Simpson for sure. You know what I'm saying? So I think that T.I. is not going to respond to the kid.
He shouldn't respond.
He shouldn't respond.
Kodak Black is how old?
I'm not sure. I think Kodak no older. He can't be no older than like 24.
He's not older than me.
No.
I'm 23.
Yeah.
He may be 23. He may be a little bit younger. But when there's people like that in that particular frequency or in that particular mode, there's no point of even stooping down that low. Yeah, I do think you need to regulate them, but at the same time, just ignore the kid.
Expeditiously.
And
I think that's the thing. Like, hopefully, like, this doesn't turn into in a bad direction. You know what I'm saying? And we can actually, like, see something else from this. I rather people make positive music with the death of Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to see no rap beefs and stuff like that with the dude dying and stuff like that. It's like let's keep the positivity going. Let's not let the negativity stuff get up in the way. You know what I'm saying? I like when I see people actually trying to give back to people and stuff like that and things of that nature. So let's keep that type energy going. Let's not do the whole rap beef thing. It's like what I've liked about rap over the last like 10 years, man. What I've noticed, people have been collabing a lot.
Sometimes I think people collab too much. I kind of hate when I look at an album and literally every song has a feature. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like your essence or your own individuality is pretty much getting sucked out of the whole album. I think if you're making an album, it should be your story about you. You can put people in it to add, a little flavor to it. But I think if you oversaturate every single project with features, I'm not really a fan of that. I think that's probably why I like Currency so much, because he does have features, but it's not like it's very consistent when it's just him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just straight bars out, just him. But, everyone may want a different flavor to it. I'm not hating on it. Nah. It's just not my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying?
And I could totally feel that, because I'm kind of the same, man. If I look at the track listing and I'm like, dang, there's 10 songs and there's 5 songs with features. I'm like, well, dang, that's half the album. It's like,
half the album.
What's up? You know what I mean? Like, so I kind of feel you up on that. I think if the features are placed in a certain kind of way, it's not that bad. Like, I like when these guys nowadays, when they do like these joint type things, you know what I'm saying? Like when they work together. It's like I seen that Drake and Future, they're probably gonna do the What a Time to Be Alive 2. They kind of hit it around.
I'm kind of excited.
But I think, things like that is cool, because it's just, the partnership thing is really, really cool. So
right.
I like to see those kind of like collabs and stuff like that. But just like you're saying, like if you're going to do like a solo project, it should just be that person.
Mm-hmm.
It maybe with 1 or 2 features, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's enough. You don't want to get oversaturated, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, but speaking of joint collaboration, shouts out to Inland Empire's own Hit Boy doing that collaboration album with S.O.B. Did you? That one is cold.
That's tight.
The album is called Family, Not a Group.
Family, Not a Group.
Family, Not a Group. And Hit Boy produced that whole project.
Dude,
it's fire.
Hit Boy was one of my favorite producers when I first like I didn't even know about him like who he was. It was like one of these beats, man. I can't think of it like off the top of my head. When I first started making beats on FL, I was like, man, who made that beat? And I looked the dude up and his name was Hit Boy. I was like, dude,
he made the N-words from Paris.
Yeah, but he was another one that he made before that though. That actually got me like really, really on it.
What was before that one?
I don't know, bro, because he was out there way before that.
He was. But that was the one.
Yeah, but that was the one. That was the breakthrough one. You know what I'm saying? But it was just one. But I love his drum pads and stuff like that. But yeah, y'all should definitely check that one out, because you sent that one to me, bro. The first 2. I was like, I couldn't even get through them. I was like, hold up, like. I was like, I'm not ready for this. I listened to it on my headphones. I was like, I need to be in the car and listen to this. Like,
right.
Them first 2 was sick. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all, what's the name of that again? You gotta tell me about that.
The name of this album is called Family, Not a Group.
Family, Not a Group.
I probably came out a week ago, maybe less than that.
Yeah.
It was randomly on my Apple Music library the other day. I clicked on it. Fire. The first song I honestly played back 6 times. Couldn't get past it. That song, it's called Chosen One. The beat, the way it slaps back and forth, and the way it hits your heart.
That's hard.
It's a nice one.
That's hard. I've been listening to The Baby.
Oh man, man.
That pony, bro.
Shouts out to
Lord.
Shouts out to the baby all the way from North Carolina, my second home.
Yeah,
He's
man.
cold,
He's
man.
cold, bro.
He-
That pony I played like 5 times in the whip like the other day, bro. Just like you saying right now, it hit my head. I was like, that's the one I was playing back to back. Like,
That's
you know what I
funny.
mean?
My homie was just saying that's his favorite song too.
Yeah.
That must be the one.
Bro, that's the one,
That's the
bro.
one.
It's something about it's the way he's it's the way he talking so greasy on that song, bro. That song is on. If y'all ain't never heard that song, look it up. It's called Pony, man. That song is really, really fun. Like I was like, I like melodic tracks like that. And I like that some of these the way rap is changing. Like I would consider like mumble rapping now. It's more of like a I know, this is kind of weird. A reform like trap type thing, because like they're telling more of a story within the trap type thing now. It's not like,
but back in the day, there was storylines and messages in
That's
the
what I'm
trap
saying.
music.
Yeah.
Young
Also
Jeezy,
UGK, you know what I'm saying?
Young Jeezy was for sure feeding the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Telling you the story.
Gucci Mane was for sure. T.I. was for sure.
Yeah.
Like you said, UGK.
Yeah, and I can start to hear that with him. Like I hear, like I'll be hearing slight stories and stuff, and like I love artists when I can like hear one thing that they say and I can relate it to like the next song that they said. And it just makes me laugh because I'm like, okay, this has to be what he's doing or what he's on.
That's like Trey the Truth.
Yeah, because it's consistent. You be like, dude, this dude is really saying this for real, for real. Like, he means these certain lines. You know what I'm saying? They just hit you. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm not trying to switch subjects, but I know something that really hit people tough this weekend.
What's going on?
Was at Coachella. Seeing my boy Kanye West selling his merchandise.
Oh no.
The Sunday service merchandise that was going for $225 for the sweaters, $85 for the t-shirts,
$165 for something.
I think it was 25.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it was like 100 and something for like the socks. The sock said Jesus.
Wait,
the left said Jesus. The other one said walk.
You said 100 for the sock.
Yeah, I think
so.
it was
What,
like
50
100 for the
each?
sock. Yeah, like 50 each for the socks. Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
they must be using like
one said Jesus, the other one said walks. You know what I'm saying? The other one said God. The other one said bless.
Man, those socks are made out of the clouds straight from heaven, bro.
I mean, a lot of people kind of pressed about it. It was like, man, like, why is Kanye selling this stuff like this? You know what I'm saying?
It's Kanye West.
But it's Kanye West, yo.
It's Kanye. My main thing was, are people mad at the fact of that he's marketing or making money off of the name of Jesus or the name of Sunday service, or are they mad at the fact that it's so expensive? Because it's not like he's slinging them out of a church. It's not like he's in a church and Jesus is about to come in and flip over the tables like he did. You know what I'm saying?
Because I look at Kanye's music like this. You know, when he's talking about it being spiritual, he's looking at it from a perspective of like, you know, God's giving him the ability to make the music that he's making. So
it's church.
It's church.
It's for real church.
It's for real church because he's
dirty gospel. Word to Noah James.
Yeah, he's spiritually connecting to you while he's, you know, making these songs, and he's not just performing to you. Like, he really wants you to feel the song. So that's why he, you know, when people see him breaking down and stuff, they're thinking like, oh, like, dude, it's something when you can watch something that you actually created come to fruition when you actually can see it in front of your eyes, and it's like it hits you. You're like, just like, whoa, like, this is real. And it hit him, you know what I'm saying? And it's cool to see DMX be there. DMX is right by his side.
Preaching, man.
Preaching. DMX giving him a hug, like, it's all right, Kanye. Yeah, I got you, Kanye. I was like, what? I was like, DMX is here? Like I got you, Kanye. Like, what? Like, hey, you know what I mean? For the dog, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I was like, what is going on? I was like, dude, DMX is here, and he's so peaceful. It was so weird to see him.
He talks more clear now, though.
Yeah, he's like, Kanye. It's more like that now. It's like, hey, Kanye, I got you, Kanye. It's like, dude, DMX is so peaceful. It was so cool to see him, Kid Cudi, you know, who else was there? Chance,
Jaden Smith was there.
Jaden Smith, Tiana Taylor performed.
Everyone was there.
Bro, they low key. I mean, I'm not trying to bag, but it did look like the Teletubbies little thing that they came out of.
Yeah, man.
I think that's what my dude was going for with the little circle peephole and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
It was kind of throwback.
It was kind of throwback.
Kind of fisheye.
Yeah, I know everybody had the Yeezys on too.
For sure, man. It was dope, man. He was literally on a hill.
Really was.
It was. It looked like they pre-shaped the hill specifically for him.
Actually, like, I've seen pictures online. The hill actually from above looks like the Yeezus cover.
So it looks like a CD.
It looks like a CD.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this.
Okay, let's see what he's
I'm gonna
doing
tell y'all
with
like
that.
this. I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I think it was either Kid Cudi or Pusha T that I was reading about last night, but they were speaking upon Kanye's new album that he's releasing.
Oh man, I already know.
And they were saying that it's something that they've seen that nobody else has done before with this album. And he said when he's seen it, he couldn't believe it. Because he's never seen it before. You know, when people see it, they're going to be like, wait, what? And I feel like this Sunday service thing is
just a small piece.
It's just a small piece of what he's doing. Because I know for sure there was 50,000 people there. 50,000 people there surrounding that thing to make that image.
And then he had a whole choir on the lower part of the mountain singing to his old songs, bro.
Yeah.
From college graduation.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, this is
mixed with a little bit of Life of Pablo.
Yeah.
Cause I think Life of Pablo to me is one that actually hits to him because he performs that one a lot.
I bought that album.
Oh, I did too.
That's a good one.
Cause you know why I bought Life of Pablo? You know Life of Pablo is a living album.
Is it?
Yes.
Interesting.
The album actually changes. If you download the album or you listen to it, you know, periodically, Kanye goes in and he changes certain patterns to the drums, to the vocals. He'll arrange certain parts. Like, it changes. So if you bought the original version of Life of Pablo, it's not going to sound like the one that's on Spotify right now.
It's not the Mandela effect.
No, it's not the Mandela effect.
It's not the Mandela effect.
It's really weird. But he really, there's articles about it. You guys can look it up. Like, he actually talked about it being like the first living, breathing album. Like, because he always said, like, you know, people say when albums are completed, you know, you're supposed to, you know, wrap them up in plastic, send them up to them, you know, to the A&R and stuff like that. Boom, 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 it's over with. But he was like, nah, it's a living album. If I want to change something about it, I'm going to do it. And that's what he did with that album. Because it was starting to annoy me, to be honest. I love Kanye. Like, I've been listening to Kanye since day one. Like,
a lot of people don't like Kanye West right now.
Yeah.
People are probably like, yo, why are they talking about
why
Kanye
West? You know what I mean? But you know, it is what it is. But it's like when he I know people are probably pressed, but
super pressed.
Yeah,
it's
because
all good.
And it's the thing, like, you know, everybody's made mistakes in life, but I feel like this. He's on the verge of doing something to where, like, he has his own opinion. I don't look at that guy for what he wants to represent or who he wants to vote for and all that type of stuff. That's none of my business. Only thing I care about when I look at an artist that I particularly listen to is what he's done for people, and has he, like, you know, done anything to, you know, to harm people. And I've never seen Kanye do nothing to hurt nobody, man. Kanye ain't hurt a fly.
The thing is,
so it's like he cool in my book, dog.
People are very offended by his political stance, his opinion.
Right.
At the end of the day, everyone's entitled to what they want to say. You know, I think that's why people ultimately come to this country, is to say what they want and to, you know, live what they feel. You know, and at the end of the day, if you don't like what he's saying, you don't have to listen to it. You don't have to feed your energy into it. You don't have to say anything hateful about this man. He didn't say anything hateful about you. He may be supporting somebody you may not, you know, politically support, or, you know, you may not like the things that he's doing for this world, but at the end of the day, everyone's their own individual and everyone is living their own story. So let that man live his life. If you don't want to listen to Kanye West's music, it's very simple. Don't type his name in on your phone.
That's all you gotta do.
If you don't want to see his face, I can't really say if you don't want to see his face. He's kind of streaming everywhere.
He's really everywhere.
But, you know, you don't gotta click on it.
Kardashians now, bro. So you can't really.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you don't have to feed into it. I think it's always a choice whether or not you want to feed into something, whether or not, you know. But, you know, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. If you don't want to listen to Kanye West's music, don't listen to it.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what I tell everybody, because I like the fact that, you know, people can have their own opinion, and I like the fact that he told us. He could have just been hiding that he liked Trump. Like, he was like, nah, like, this is who I'm rocking with, y'all. Y'all like it? Y'all accepting it? Then he, like, tried to explain it to us why he did it multiple times. And I feel what he's saying. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And just like you said, everybody's tied to their own opinion. If you don't like it, you ain't got to like it. But I can tell you what everybody do like, though, is them Yeezys. Because they still be selling. Because people can talk all they want. Like, and I thought it was really cool when they did the lemonade stand pop-up thing last month, when they was selling for all the different charities and stuff throughout the United States. That was cool. Like, you know what I'm saying, selling the shoes and everybody. That was really, really dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he did say one day, you know, like, the shoes would be accessible so people can buy them and stuff like that. Because people were saying when he was with Nike, they couldn't ever get the shoes because they were so high. And don't get me wrong, $200 is still a lot for a pair of sneakers. but it's still more accessible than $2,000. Like the resale is for some Nike sneakers. You know what I'm saying? So that was the dude's goal, man. So that's why I still rock with dude, because I see his vision in the long run. I know it's hard. For everything he's probably trying to do is probably way tougher than what it appears to us. You know what I mean? He probably just looks like, he's Kanye West.
We've seen his contract.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
He can't stop making music.
Right.
That's scary, yo.
That's crazy.
Like, I don't think people realize how scary that is. Like, you can't retire. You can't stop making music. You have to keep making it for the duration of your life.
That's crazy.
As long as you're breathing, as long as your heart is beating,
you're making music.
You're making music. You have to put out an album.
That's what you're doing. And that's why I do care about this fashion, man, because there's not a lot of dudes, especially black dudes, that actually care about fashion.
There's not a lot of black. There's not a lot of black people in fashion.
No,
there's not.
There's really not. Virgil Abloh, who Kanye is really, really cool with. He's the head of Louis Vuitton right now, and he's that was really crazy. I was like, dang, that's like that a black dude be the head of Louis Vuitton. Man. I was like, what? Man,
shouts out to Virgil. Shouts out to Tracy Mills.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Taz Arnold. Shouts out to Don C.
Don C.
You know what I mean? There are people out here, paving that road for people of color to go in it. Working in the cannabis industry, it's only 4.6 minority ownership in the cannabis industry. You know what I mean? So to even have a foot in it, or to be a representative of it, I think you have to put it all in full circle and bring people into it that are the same color as you or don't have those same opportunities, because not everyone gets that opportunity to go into that same thing as you. So you have to sometimes bring some people along, because you can't just reap the fruits of your labor and just keep it to yourself. If it's you know what I'm saying? It's reciprocation. If you give, you receive.
You receive, and it feels good to give.
Yeah.
I don't know how people don't want to give, man. Like, I just don't like to give to people that I feel like they don't deserve it, but then I still feel bad that I don't give it to them. So
who are the people that don't deserve it?
You gotta use that keen eye, yo. You ever have that gut feeling where you like
eagle eye,
your eagle eye, your third eye. You gotta be like, I don't trust this guy or this girl. Like, I'm not going to give him this money, and I'm going to help him with the situation.
She's so scandalous.
She's so scandalous. You feel me? Like, you can feel it.
Scandalous.
You can feel it. You know what I mean? You got to use it with your spidey senses. They got to kick in.
My spidey senses tingling.
They're tingling. You gotta realize it. You know the people that help and the people not to help. You know what I'm saying? As long as you are a helping person and you give, man, I think that's just a great thing, man. And just like I said, like, even with hip hop, like, I like that we're continuing the collaborations and people working together and stuff, because like that's what I really want to see. That's what I really want to see, because I don't want to see beef. I hate the beef thing. And I watched hip hop grow so much, and like to watch all these deaths within the last maybe 4 or 5 years, it's been bad. It's been really, really bad, to the point where I almost just cussed on air for the first time that I've been up on it, because I get that emotional thinking about it, because it's just like, why? You know what I mean? Why should it get to that point? You know what I'm saying? I just hope that all you kids that are listening, that are into hip hop, that are doing this thing, don't just think it's about the glitter and the gold and your new Rollie and your new AP. It ain't always about that, y'all. It's about being successful, yes, but don't, look at all those things and think that you can't get it. You can also get there, but we got to grow as a people and learn from these experiences, and we can actually become better people.
And I think that's what a lot of people now are realizing post Nipsey Hussle. Mm-hmm. That's crazy to say post Nipsey Hussle.
It sounds weird, don't it?
It doesn't even sound right.
It don't
to
sound
say.
real, bro.
But after him passing, I think like you're saying, people are now realizing, it's not just about the glitter and gold, because it's not about having 5 million followers, because I forgot who posted this, but it's like this. You can have 20 million followers on on Twitter, Instagram, but how many people are really coming to your funeral?
Exactly.
How many people did you really touch in the physical rather than over the internet?
Yeah.
This dude had 4 million followers on Instagram, but the dude funeral was was at the Staples Center.
Right.
Barack Obama sent him a letter. Different things happen. Gangs all around the United States united. The Latin Kings, the Crips, and the Bloods in New York City came together. That's amazing. No, I only saw like 2 videos of that. There was not many videos of that. So just to see literally like a wave.
I seen two dudes walking down the street. I was just like, whoa.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
Just to see a wave of unification after that, I think it is waking people up that it's just more than music.
It is.
It's always been more than music, but no one wanted to say that. It wasn't because it wasn't cool. You know what I'm saying? But it is important to help the people around you. It is important to support your family and to support your community in any way we can. And I think now people are going to make it a point to do that. And unfortunately, it had to have a man lose his life for people to wake up.
Right.
But I think even he's looking down and smiling and realizing like, wow, look at all of this going on.
Look at what I've done.
Yeah, look
he
at
did a lot. You know what I'm saying? Dude did a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think that's why, hopefully like the next generation of kids realize that, when hip hop first started, it was about the struggle and trying to break through and trying to get out. And if you did talk about your new car, your new watch, or your new diamonds, that was fine. But it wasn't a part to brag or to bring down the next man that didn't have. That wasn't the part. It was just to show them, like, dude, this is what you can become too.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we got to get back to. Because we don't need to be just flexing and all this for the gram and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's like I buy new things all the time, man, but I be like not posting. I'm like, what am I going to post it for? Like, just so I can get a like?
I know.
I don't need a like. I like it.
I know. I just be like, I'll be like, why'd you buy that?
Yeah, why'd you buy that? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why people do that. You know what I mean? It's like when the new J's come out, they're gonna post it. It's like, dude, don't do that. Just do you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I want people to realize. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the new generation is coming up in this hip hop game, like I always say the new generation because y'all are the ones who are gonna look at this situation with Nipsey Hussle as you guys are growing up, and y'all can take this as a positive or a negative. You know, and I want a lot of y'all to take this as a positive. That's what I'm saying. Like, you take everything that dude was doing, you look at it, and y'all go further with it. You know what I mean? That's all he wants y'all to do. Just keep on going further. Don't nobody ever quit. Because a lot of people, think like, oh, it's going to stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, you don't keep stopping. Just like dude was saying, what's his name, man? Help me out. We always be watching his videos up on online. I always send them to you.
What guy are you talking about? The dude that you send videos to me online.
He's always talking crazy, skeptical type things and stuff like that.
Crazy skeptical type things.
Got the tattoo on his face.
Got a tattoo.
With like the M thing. I know a lot of rappers got tattoos. It's probably like, dude, they got like 1,000 rappers with tattoos. Daylight. Oh. I don't know why I couldn't think of your name right now, Daylight. Because it's not Daylight, it's dark.
Damn, you forgot about Daylight?
Yeah.
I didn't know who you were talking about. But I was like, who?
Like, what dude? Like, what dude are you talking about? But no, but Daylight has talked about things like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I watch a lot of his videos too. And he's speaking about like, how people's taking this Nipsey Hussle thing like certain ways and how they should reflect on it and how they shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? And some of y'all should really peep some of them videos because dude he really hitting some bases.
He really knew him as well.
He really knew him. You know what I'm saying? He really went to school with him and all that. So if you really watch those videos and listen to what he's saying, you would actually like, peep game to what's really going on.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of things that I think people like get convoluted with when they look online. They see a picture and they picture read. Mm-hmm. 'Cause my mom used to always tell me that. She'd be like, Sean, you picture reading. You're like, I get the Vibe magazine. I ain't looking at it. I'm just like scanning through it. I'm looking through the pictures. Y'all probably don't know what Vibe magazine is. Google it. You feel me? Like, But I would look through it. And I'm looking through all the new stuff, all the new hot stuff, and I'm barely reading it. She's like, you got to stop picture reading. So if you picture read, you can actually get a false illusion of what's actually going on.
People's peripherals are very blurred.
You feel me?
People do not have 20/20 vision.
Yeah, and that's why they use things like Instagram to blur you. So you got to make sure if you just see a picture. That's why I hate when people like post a picture of a movie that's about to come out. And it's like, good and well that movie ain't coming out, bro, because ain't nobody talking about it. But just because it's a poster and you repost it don't mean it's real.
Like all those new Disney movies?
Yeah.
All those covers?
Right. Research it before you repost it. Like, you look like an idiot posting that online. You know what I'm saying? Like, do some research. But, people don't do those kind of – don't picture read. Don't just base it off somebody's post like, oh, this actually happened.
Mm-hmm.
Find out. Use your own knowledge to actually go dig out and find out, like, oh, did this actually happen? You know what I mean? Like, people don't do that, dude. They use Instagram and be like, oh, that happened. Close their phone and they're done.
They done. Just sound bites.
Yeah, that's
just
cool.
Sound bites.
30 seconds, I'm out.
And since we're on, just looking up on your phone, I saw on the phone, what's his name? YMW Melly.
Oh,
that is a scary story.
Yeah,
that's a sick story. I don't really know what to say about that one.
You was telling me about that up in a little while earlier, man. Like,
yeah, this is I don't I'm not really gonna go into the story
no,
like
no,
that.
no,
Because
you guys can look that up.
You can look
yourself.
it up, but just the fact of that, I find it interesting that they're gonna give him the death penalty.
Wow.
I do find that slightly interesting.
That is pretty interesting.
Because there's a lot of things that people have done.
Right.
And they didn't get the death penalty.
Right.
And they're really very quickly going to give this little, what he did, okay, whatever, but they're going to give this black kid, who's 19, the death penalty.
Right.
Like, we're just like, okay, we're going to kill you.
Yeah.
I think that's crazy just to give someone the death. I think the death penalty needs to be completely eradicated and completely succumbed into the dirt, because it's we're not God. We're not meant to take people's lives like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whether or not someone did it or not,
don't matter.
It don't matter. But
that is pretty harsh. Though,
it's
man.
harsh.
Because that kid, did he have that song with Kanye? I mean, with Kanye, right?
Dude, I didn't even know he had a song with Kanye.
Yeah, if I'm right, he had that song. That song was hot. Like, I remember the video and all that, man.
I just know he has a song called "Murder on My Mind."
Oh, well, see,
I just know that song.
See, that actual song, I remember watching the producer of that speaking upon this video that I was watching recently, and he was trying to say, like, oh, no, he did not record this song during the times of the murder, blah, 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 blah. But it's like, dude, that's kind of ironic. It's kind of like on the same order of, like, Bobby Shmurda, because that's how they got him with the hot N-word song. They used that song against him because the things that he was speaking on up in that song was happening around the same, things were around the same time. So they're pretty much trying to do the same thing with this kid.
It's
what
crazy.
It seems like they're using this song against him. Also, I'm like, no, you recorded this song. It's speaking upon these murders. You know what I mean? Like,
it's crazy how rappers do get locked up for lyrics, and even sometimes they'll get locked up for lyrics that necessarily they're not even doing.
Right. Sometimes the big homie just did it, and they just seen it.
Man, that's what happened with Draco the Ruler. He's literally in prison for rap lyrics,
and he's just rapping what he just seen.
I don't even know.
You don't even know.
I don't even know.
See what I'm saying?
He's in prison though for rap lyrics, not for getting caught up in a case.
Just for lyrics.
Literally rap lyrics.
So you mean to tell me just because he's hit certain spectrums,
bro,
he's in jail?
Look it up.
Wow.
He's
How long is he locked up?
He's been locked up for a minute, bro.
Oh, come on.
It's been a minute. It's
That's
almost
crazy.
a year. Maybe a year. It's been a minute.
That's crazy.
He's
That's
locked
insane.
up for rap lyrics. Look it up.
That's
Y'all can look
wild.
it up. Draco the Ruler, or Mr. Mosley, is locked up for rap lyrics.
Wow.
I read it on he there was like this thing that he put out while he was in prison. It was a letter and he was talking about it.
What was he speaking on that make him get arrested like that?
I don't know, but the fact is he got arrested for rap lyrics. He got detained and put
It's like,
into
who analyzes the rap lyrics that
the
tough?
hip hop police.
Right. Because that was created in the early 90s.
Yeah, man, they've been doing that.
Yeah.
We've been doing that. There's for sure people regulating these music ways, waiting for someone to get caught slipping so they know what to do with you.
That's exactly what's going on.
That's a fact.
Because that is insane, man. I'm really sorry that kid, Melly's gonna have to deal with that situation, man. I don't really know how he's gonna be able to get out that one, bro. Because that's a tough one, bro. When you're facing the death penalty, it's like, dude, they're not even talking about life. They're talking about the death penalty, bro. So it's kind of like, oof. Hey, man. That's pretty sad.
That is sad. But we're going to get back on a positive note. We're going to the NBA playoffs right now.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
Hey, man. It's been positive, but they've been wanting some smoke in the NBA playoffs, and what I've been seeing, it's been a little bad.
Jared Dudley literally almost fought the whole Sixers team. He wanted to smoke. They were talking mess about him. They were calling him a trash basketball player.
Bro,
I'll low-key be hot too. The whole game. I'll be hot too.
I would too.
If they kept calling you a nobody, kept telling you like, what has Jared Dudley done in the NBA?
He probably like, I've done a lot. I've been in the league for a long time. Probably like, man, I'm about to press him. That's exactly what he did, bro. Like, he took on the whole squad, bro.
The whole squad.
Headband and all. He didn't care. He's like, I'll take this headband off. It's me against all y'all.
He's like, I'm good.
I'm good.
He was so mad.
Man, he was so mad. Did they win that game?
No.
Oh my goodness.
They lost. They for
lost
sure
the game.
lost. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
they're going to wind up losing that series because of that fight, man.
Yo, the Sixers are up 3-1, I think.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. I seen Kyrie swept whoever they was going against. I'm just going to say Kyrie because Kyrie hooping by himself.
Yeah, man, he's doing his thing.
Oh my goodness.
He's doing his thing.
Dr. Was Uncle Drew?
Uncle Drew. What was that movie called?
I think it was Uncle Drew.
Oh, that's what
I think it was Uncle Drew.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, I think it's called Uncle Drew, yeah. He got like the beard, Shaq is in there,
yeah.
Lisa Leslie.
So what's it about? Just old people who just are really good at basketball?
I'm guessing because like it was a campaign that they did with Nike. So where like he was actually acting like an old dude, kind of like Larry Johnson when he did a Grandmama type thing.
Yeah,
you
I
know
seen him like randomly on a basketball court just hooping on dudes.
Yeah,
and he's just like, oh man, I seen that.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. They pretty much took the campaign that he started like maybe like around when the Kyrie 2s and 3s came out, and they pretty much flipped it. They just pretty much like, okay, we're gonna make a movie out this pretty much, and they just took it and just like really just took all those little skits that they used to put on like Nike.com and stuff like that, and just like pretty much made it more dramatic.
That movie looks horrible.
It did. I haven't seen it.
Did you see it?
I have not.
Nick,
seen
you
it.
see it?
No.
You didn't watch it?
Absolutely not. No, it looked very bad.
Oh my goodness.
I will say this, just on the subject of basketball, I just want to interject and just let everybody know. I know everyone's wondering. My Denver Nuggets are slaughtering the San Antonio Spurs right now.
What?
5:54 left in the fourth quarter. Nuggets 103, Spurs 79. Oh yeah.
What?
What's the series?
The series right now is tied 2-2.
Oh, this is a swing game.
Yeah, it is. And
Wow.
I'm pretty sure we can say the Nuggets are now up 3-2. And, yeah, pretty happy.
Are they going to be playing in Denver the next game?
They're playing in Denver now. So this is game 5. So
they'll be in Texas the next game.
Think so.
And if they go to game 7, they'll be in Denver, though.
It seems like that might be a game 7.
I feel it, guys. I feel it. Nuggets are going to the next round.
Oh, my. Hey, man, I'm happy,
I forgot that the Denver Nuggets were smacking this year.
They were hooping.
Oh, dude, they're so good
All
this year.
year.
This is the best they've been maybe, I don't know, maybe since the Carmelo years.
I was about to say, since y'all had Carmelo.
Who's the main guy on Denver? I'm sorry if I don't know about Denver.
Jokic.
Yeah.
Jokic?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, he's like 7 foot getting triple doubles.
Wow.
Dude, guys, the
And
guy's
I watch
awesome.
the NBA, y'all.
He's-
I'm just weird. Like I only care about my Lakers, so I don't even see the Nuggets.
The last time the Nuggets got anybody like that, I mean, obviously Carmelo. You have to go as far back as Dikembe Mutombo.
I was about to say Mutombo.
Dikembe Mutombo.
And
that was like almost 30 years ago.
I know.
And you had what's his name? Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did Sharif Abdul-Rahim, did he play for that team?
Nah,
We
Mahmoud
didn't have that
Abdul-
many good players.
Like, nah, we had a many good players.
No.
This is good. This is good for Denver though. That they actually doing this though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know how this feels. I mean, this has been like kind of like a weird sports year for me because, I mean, the Nuggets are good. Like my Padres are starting to look kind of good. Like I don't know what I don't know what's
the season
happening.
just started. Isn't it like the
They're
fifth
doing
game?
kind of. Give me this. Man.
He's like, they don't
Give
normally
me
do this. You
I'm
know
a
what I'm saying?
Padres
Like,
fan. I don't get anything like this, like ever.
it's like a Denver's actually beating the San. I hope they beat the San Antonio. You know we don't
think
like the
they will.
Spurs.
I don't
As
like
Laker
the
fans, we
Spurs.
don't like the Spurs.
I don't like the Spurs.
I don't think there's not too many
I don't
people
really
like the Lakers
care.
like the Spurs.
I think the Nuggets are moving on.
Well, I pray that y'all win that
Bro,
game. I pray.
dude, what you told me earlier about the Lakers
Oh my
just
goodness.
hurts
Nick, I don't know if
my
you know this,
soul.
but they're talking about getting the the old school, the one and only legendary Jason Kidd to be up on the squad.
Jason Kidd.
I mean,
Jason
you know,
Kidd. Out of all coaches, Jason Kidd.
you know, Nappy, it's like I feel you, bro, because it's like I was cool when they was talking about
Get your New Orleans slang out for this one, man. For real.
I was cool when they was talking about Tyrone Lue and all that, bro. But I was not really like excited when I heard about the Jason Kidd thing. Not saying that Jason Kidd is not a good player and all that type thing, but
I wasn't even hyped for Tyrone Lue.
nah, man, like
Like,
you know,
what?
I was content. I was content with Tyrone Lue. I was like, all right, for sure.
He won a championship.
You won a championship with Bron. Y'all know each other, and you're a Laker. Okay, whatever. But dude, Jason Kidd. Kid,
bro.
Like,
I was so hot when I saw that.
That was beyond
Jason
hot.
Kidd, dude. There has to be better coaches than Jason Kidd right now.
I mean,
there has to be. There has to be.
Dude, I mean,
Jason Kidd, dude, he hasn't. Bro, he hasn't coached in 2 years since the Bucks.
But that run was pretty good with the Bucks, wasn't it?
No,
it wasn't successful, right?
No.
Didn't he have a successful run with a team? I think it was like the Nets, right?
No, he never had a successful run on any team.
So he's never been a pretty good coach. Okay.
He has. Okay. He's not a good dude. I'm not saying he doesn't coach.
I know what you're saying. You're saying the Lakers are in jeopardy right now. We're hitting the panic button. It's emergency time in L.A. We need a coach that's going to save us while we have LeBron as a member of the Lakers.
There needs to be a holy cleansing in the Laker locker room and organization.
I mean, call Phil Jackson back, man. What Phil do?
You don't want to come back.
Well, I mean, what is he doing right now?
Making books and reading and meditating.
Bro, somebody need to go knock on his door, in the Laker like swag and be like, "We need you, Phil."
Who is his ex-wife?
Jeannie Buss.
Man, he ain't going there.
I mean, I think he should. Because I mean, if anybody can save the Lakers right now, from an office perspective, from a GM's perspective, I think it'd be Phil Jackson. I think Phil Jackson come in there right now and literally make moves. I mean, we can't get Jerry West. He's with the Clippers, unfortunately.
That's why they're in the playoffs.
Yeah, see.
But
I know Clipper Darrell's probably excited right now that they're in the playoffs. I'm not. I'm a Clipper hater, like all day, like.
But I was saying since we're on this unification tip, we might as well just accept the Clippers.
I like them because they're LA team.
Yeah, just for the simple fact that it's a Southern California team.
Yeah, but I can't. But I just the blue. I think if they had their own thing in their own arena and not just like covering up our beautiful purple and gold and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? I'll respect them more. You know what I mean? Like I love the Clippers. Like if they had their own arena, I'll be like, all right, for sure. But it's just something about them being in the Lakers.
So you don't respect them because they don't got their own crib?
They ain't got their own crib, bro. I think that's really what it comes down to. It ain't because they LA. I love everything LA, but it's just like, nah, bro. Like, how y'all gonna cover up all the stuff with the red, the blue, and the white,
so
and then y'all cover up with the purple and gold and the banners? How y'all do that to us?
You're gonna be prejudiced against a homeless team like that?
It's LA. It's so big. They can build a stadium for them right now. Their owner is like one of a billionaire or something like that. They can go. They can be anywhere right now,
Clippers
bro.
Can't just get no stadium.
They can.
They don't got that many fans.
They got the guap. They got more guap than goo up. Goo up. You feel me? I'm just like, I honestly think growing up, as a fan and even moving to California, that was always my thing with the Clippers. I'm like, they share an arena with the Lakers? I'm like, what?
So you just think they should go to the Forum?
Nah, that's all bad too.
Why?
That's the Forum.
Oh, bruh.
That's the Lakers all day.
So you don't think, they
need their own.
You don't want to give them no house.
No, they need their own house. They need a house that when you walk in, you know what they got? You know what's going to be in that house?
No one cares what's in the Clippers house.
No, I'm going to tell you what's going to be in there. No banners. That's going to be in that house. No banners when they walk in.
No championship.
No championship.
No MVP.
No MVP.
No Nathan.
No Nathan. It's going to be an empty arena where y'all going to look around and be like, dang, we got to build this house.
Period.
You know what I mean? Period. And I think that's what they need. I think that's always been their downfall. You can't just cover up all that Lakers stuff, bro, and just act like it's not there, bro. Like,
it's always gonna.
It's always there. You walking around that locker room, it's purple and gold, bro. Like you can try to cover it up for it temporarily, but like they're gonna tear it. When you leave, there's a guy that's coming around and snatching it right off because it's like we got to make it back like the Lakers because this is their crib.
Yes, sir.
It's all bad.
Speaking of gold, I saw one of the most artistic pictures that I've seen Jim Carrey ever post.
Jim Carrey?
He said if you ever want to see what I look like on the inside. It's like a picture, it's like an animated picture of him with his mouth open, and it's just like a golden light coming out of his mouth.
What?
I thought that was one of the dopest things I have ever
I never followed Jim Carrey.
Bro, Jim Carrey's on a whole different level. He's on a whole different spectrum of thinking and moving.
That's tight.
He's
I
like,
need to get on this.
Jim Carrey is actually being the Jim Carrey that he probably always wanted to be. You know what I mean? I think people expected him to just be always this goofy type person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think now in this time, actually, in this era, in the 2010s, a lot of people are now becoming who they really wanted to be when they were younger. But now they're older, they're finally like becoming who they wanted.
Because Jim Carrey's kind of ahead. You know, like now you're right. It's like kind of like he can be that weird dude now, and it's not weird.
Yeah, it's not weird because that's who he is, and that's just what people are a lot more accepting.
Yeah,
you know, people are more sensitive too. That's why we have to watch what we say.
That's exactly why we have to watch what we say. And you know, especially with the time of Nipsey's passing and stuff, I've noticed a lot of things have been said. That's why I constantly watch what I say.
Yeah,
that's why I watch. You know, cause I don't want to like touch any bases on him because people are hurting, man. You can feel the pain, you know what I'm saying? But just like I said, through that pain, we got to keep on rising as a people. We keep on pushing through, and everything eventually will be good, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how you got to keep that motivation going, yo. You know, and that's how we do it here at IE Radio all the time, you know. So we try to keep that positivity, keep that going all the time, you know what I mean? And give it to y'all, too, on a daily basis. Every time we here, we try to make sure we get that love to y'all every week, man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, dropping that knowledge on y'all, you know. Give it a little something for y'all to Google. You know, some real things to Google.
Do your Googles, B. So I want to give a quick shout out to Mr. Max, you know, all the way down in East LA, providing that beautiful, juicy, luscious fried chicken. I'm telling you, bro, I don't really eat fried chicken like that, y'all. For real. I'm more of a grilled chicken type of dude. I took that out of my diet a long time ago. But this was probably some of the best fried chicken I have ever had in my entire life.
It was spicy.
It was the THC infused sauce.
Yes.
That was on it. It is spelled PHATBIRDS. It is called Fatbirds. It is in East LA. If you Google it, it will more than likely pop up. It was probably some of the best chicken I had. We had THC infused. You didn't really have to get it. It was a 420 special. I think I slightly got high off of it. I couldn't really tell from like all the other weed we were smoking throughout that day. Shouts out to
partaking.
Shouts out to the art dispensary and my man Funky Garcia for providing that all the way in delicious vinyl. And shouts out to the lady that made me cry and help my creative block and showed me a different way of living and moving. You know, I always love finding different spirits like that in this world. But no, you should go to Fatbirds. Go to Fatbirds.
It's
please.
Fire.
I knew it was fire when they have the white bread on the bottom.
I know. Remember we was walking away and we was thinking about getting more.
You were thinking about getting
He's like, nah, that was you, bro. It was me. I ain't gonna lie. Because it was too fire. I'm like, man, we came all the way out here, man. I'm like, it's so good.
He's like, with my greedy ass. I ain't trying to eat.
I ain't trying to eat, you know what I mean? But it was so good, though. And I ain't gonna lie, the fries, though. Don't forget about those fries. I forgot about the fries. The fries are fire.
They were fire.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You guys need to definitely check them out in East LA, man.
And that lemonade. With the slight hint of mint.
Some slight
on a punk. Oh, we can't.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Word to Larry June. But you know, shouts out to Fatbirds. Also, shouts out to the Rove brand. It's one of the newest sponsors of IE Radio. They have some of the best CO2 oil pens in the cannabis game, in my opinion. Go ahead and try it. Follow them on Instagram at Rove Brand. Also, shouts out to Serious Cartoons and Records. It is down the street. I don't really know the exact address, but if you type in Serious Records and Cartoons, it will pop up. It is one of the only record stores in an empire, so please support. Also, shouts out to the Music Sesh, where you can get your cannabis needs at a very, very, very low price from your wholesale growers. I haven't been there in quite some time, but I do know that they have the fire there.
Always.
Most definitely.
Always.
That's facts. You know what I mean? Not many people enjoy the consumption of cannabis in smoking, so they do have it in multiple different ways. So please go down to your local cannabis farmers market, and you shall find the most eloquent product of your choice.
That is facts. That is facts. Yeah, they've always got that fire. Ever since I went there, I've never been disappointed. So no doubt about that. But yes,
Never?
man. Never, man.
Never?
Never.
Not one?
No. I always bought concentrate when I went there or something like that. Or like,
Concentrates.
Or like some shatter or something like that. It's always been fire.
Man, I've never been a wax dude.
Yeah.
That the first time I smoked wax, I threw up.
I feel it though. I think that's everybody's experience. Like I always my homie first did a dab. I was like, here, bro. I'm like, here's the bucket because you might throw up off this. So I'm just gonna throw it
Damn,
out
you
there.
gave him the bucket?
I gave him the bucket off tops. Like,
did it happen?
Yeah, it happened. He's probably listening. He's like, dog, why you doing me like that? But
I
hey,
think
man,
you mentally prepared him to throw up by putting the bucket right next to him.
Bro, I think he was already thinking it was just too strong. I was just like, well, bro, I got you. Like, 'cause I don't want you to go all over, blowing chunks all over the carpet and stuff. Like, I'm not about the business when it comes down to cleaning that up. So I'm like, yeah, I got you, bro.
That is not the business.
Not the business, man. But yeah, man, 420 was nice, and that was a great experience, man. That was really, really dope this weekend. Like, everything was really fire. Like, you killed that set too, bro. It was really, really hard. Like, you was like on. Like, I was like, dude. I was like, Nappy's really going in. Like,
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I try to entertain people. I try to play as much music as possible, especially music that people don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the coolest things that happened this past couple of days is this girl started DJing, and she told me she was DJing her first party, and they told her to play some music to get the place dancing and to play something ratchet. You know what I mean?
I know what that means.
Yeah, and when you're first starting off, that's not very specific. And then they told her to play Shoreline Mafia, and she didn't have any Shoreline Mafia. So I told her, you don't have any Shoreline Mafia and you're about to start DJing parties. I said, pull out your phone. I'm about to give you a bunch of artists right now, and I think I probably gave her 85 artists. And that's not even an exaggeration. About 85 artists. So now she has no excuse.
She got all the smoke.
So the next time I hit her up, she better have some fire, because I gave her all the tracks. Not even all the tracks. I gave her all the artists.
That's tight.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to help your fellow DJ people out.
That's hard, man. That's hard, dude. That's really, really dope that y'all do that. The DJ community is strong out here.
Yo, man, I just got blessed with the Staten turntable.
I know. As soon as we walked in here,
man,
dude.
It's heavy out here.
Man,
it's heavy out here. That almost made me want to cry.
I know. I was like, this is just crazy right now.
This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I saw 777 on our way here. So some divine intervention was going to happen.
And then you get a turntable.
This
guy's a DJ and he gets a turntable. It's like Michael Jordan pull it up. It's all like a ball just rolls in front of him. It's like, what?
Or like Mike finding those magical Michael Jordan shoes.
Right. It's like, wait, what? Like, these are mine? Like, or Mike Tyson just like opening up a locker and it's just like gloves. Like, wait, what?
And now you're the greatest boxer in the...
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, this is not supposed to be. Like,
they should make a movie like that. Find Muhammad Ali's like boxing gloves and they become really good at boxing.
Oh, so like Mike, like with Bow Wow when he put the shoes on.
Some corny movie.
Some corny.
I will watch it.
They need more corny movies like that out here, man. They don't make those no more.
Like
bro.
Trap House.
Yeah, like Trap House, I seen it on Netflix. I need to finish watching that.
Watch it.
T.I., Mike Epps, Tiana Taylor. She's out there. I've seen her name a few times today. She's doing a lot of things right now.
She's killing it.
Yeah, she's killing it right now.
Mm-hmm. But you have tuned in to IE Radio every Tuesday. We're on 106.5 FM, 102.3 FM, and we're also on 1050 AM. If you ever want to contact us, we have a phone number, and it is 909-792-5222. Once again, that is 909-792-5222. That's if you ever want to call in and have a discussion with us. But We're about to log out right now. And my name is Nappy2000.
Hey, you know what it is. Your boy Sean John Jack, man.
And you are now listening to IE Radio.
KCAA Loma Linda. Listen on 1050 AM.